Hello sunshines, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a little makeup tutorial. It's been a while, but it's gonna be a very simple one because girl, it is summer, it is hot out here. I live in Austin, Texas now, and I have so many reasons on why I shouldn't even be wearing makeup right now. But there are times that I do want to look a little more presentable and more prettied up, whatever you want to call it. So I wear a little makeup here and there, even though I honestly do prefer just going barefaced like I am right now. Most of the time, my everyday is just like this, barefaced, no makeup. So get ready because most of this is gonna be just finger work. I don't think I'm gonna be using brushes. I don't think so. Before we jump into makeup, everything that I'm gonna be using here today is available at Roven. Roven is my go-to place for clean beauty. For those of you who are not aware, because I don't think I've announced it here on YouTube, but I have many times featured Roven on my Instagram. I'm a part of Roven's beauty board, which basically means that I am giving you guys advice and using products that are clean at Roven and just doing what I always do, trying them out and suggesting what the best things are through my journey with clean beauty and all of that. And there's 5 other girls that are a part of Roven as well that are very influential people. And I'm so honored to be a part of Roven's beauty board. And just so you know, I have to legally put sponsored under this video because it technically is, but trust me, this is so much more than a sponsorship. I am truly a part of this team. It's something that I support in everything I do. As you guys know, I only use clean beauty and clean hair, and everything I use is just on a natural scale. And the reason why I wanted to be on board with Roven is because they are the destination for all things clean beauty. And Roven is actually the sister company to Clove. You guys have seen me promote Clove here on my channel as well many times. They are basically the cleaning product part of it, household products. I have 2 cleaning videos featuring Clove. I love their selection of cleaning products. And what I love about Clove and Roven is that you can shop in one place knowing that everything is going to be clean, because Roven digs deep into what they allow onto their website and what's going to be sold there as a retailer for clean beauty and clean household cleaning products as well. So that is why I'm featuring it here, dedicating a whole video just to products that are available at Roven, so that you guys can get the experience of what they have to offer and see what Roven is about. I don't want to ramble on too much, but the last thing I want to say is that Roven just added my Derma E Radiant Glow Oil. Here's a new bottle, so you can see a newer one instead of my actually used one. So my Radiant Glow Oil by Derma E, which I collaborated with the brand Derma E, just launched in Roven's website in the month of July, which is super exciting because I'm on the beauty board and we've been talking for a while on when we're gonna add my oil to their selection of products. And it finally happened. And I'm so proud of this formula that Derma E and I developed together. So my Radiant Glow Oil has been out for a couple of years now in stores, and I'm gonna be using it today to add a little of moisturization to my face before we get onto the makeup. But I also wanna give you a little brief background on how I developed this oil with Derma E. I've been getting a lot of questions about that, and I think that right now is a great opportunity to talk about it since my oil just launched at Roven as well. So it took us almost a year to develop this oil. So basically the way it happened is I was promoting Derma E here on my channel naturally and genuinely because I love the brand. And eventually they reached out and wanted to do a couple of sponsorships with me. And of course I took them because I like the brand. As time went on, around 2015 or 2016, we started talking about collaborating with one another on creating a product, and it was a first for both of us. Derma E at this point never worked with any influencer or any other person on creating a collaborated product. And I have never worked with any brand creating a product. I've never launched a product ever before. So they gave me the opportunity to create one product just to kind of try things out, see how this works for both of us. And I shared a couple of ideas of things that I was interested in making with them, things that I thought would work. And out of those ideas, one of them stuck that we both felt like, okay, this is something that seems like everyone can use and it's multi-purpose and very versatile. So we went with the oil idea, the combination of oils. I shared with them all of the ingredients that I wanted to be included, things that I didn't want to be included, and we went back and forth on discussing what the packaging would be, things like that, over email, over phone calls. And because I was in New York at the time and they were in California, I would receive little samples of different types of oils like product 1, product 2, product 3, like different versions of them to see which one I like best, and then I would send back my notes and let them know like this one's too watery, this one's not thick enough, maybe this one should include more of the sea buckthorn, maybe this one should include more pumpkin seed oil, things like that. Just my feedback on the consistency of the oil and how it felt. Finally, months later, we selected which one felt the best. We've moved on to selecting the fragrance, which is only there at 1%. It's a very, very faint, light fragrance, and I selected it myself in person with Derma E during dinner one day. And that is a unique fragrance that you can smell in this product, and I'm very particular about fragrance. It's something that I'm very careful about, and Derma E is as well. We did use a very natural fragrance in the product. That was very important for me because it is a multi-purpose product. It's going on our faces, our hair, our skin, and I wanted it to be as safe as possible. At that point, I flew to California and then back, and we shot a couple of things. I got to see the product in person for the first time in California. But I selected the packaging and how everything would look, and my name is even on the bottle. All of that was chosen by me. And long story short, we launched almost 11 months later. And even though that may seem long, it's pretty amazing to me, and I'm still shocked that I even have a product in stores. Now, enough rambling. I moisturized my face today with the Atmosphere Protection Cream from OSEA. It's a super light moisturizer. I love this moisturizer especially for daytime and under makeup. And now that I'm here in my vanity, I'm just going to take a couple of drops of my Derma E oil, which you shake up. I like to apply about 3 drops, not too much. And it's a very light oil. So I focus it in my drier areas. I do have dry skin and combination skin. So I focus it on areas that I know are my problem areas where I want a little bit of more glow. And again, this is a light oil. It's not heavy. It doesn't feel like it's clogging anything, and it's not clogging any pores. We made it with that in mind. It basically just beautifies the skin. Here we go. I'm gonna take my Alima Pure Eye Primer, and I'm just gonna use it around my eyes because I am gonna be putting on concealer, and this is just my little trick for priming. I don't wanna prime my entire face. You can prime your entire face, but I'm just choosing not to. And I'm using this around my eyes, especially when I know I'm not gonna be wearing much makeup. I do want my skin to look smooth and poreless, and this is a translucent type of thing. It's sheer, so it doesn't add any color to your skin. It basically just smooths your skin, like when you're painting a wall. You use primer before painting a wall. That's what I'm doing. Now, my skin is not perfect, and I am okay with that. I think having a little bit of flaws is also beautiful, and it allows us to be more realistic with our beauty, with our idea of beauty. I'm someone who believes that it's not good to always cover up all of your scars and imperfections. It's okay for a little bit to shine through. So I'm not focusing on having a full face of coverage. It's all about concealing small areas of imperfections, but not concealing your entire face where it's full coverage. If you guys want to do that, that's totally fine. But today we are just focusing on a light coverage, something simple and quick. First off, I love the RMS Un-cover Cream Foundation, but I have not been using foundation this summer, so I kind of skip that, especially liquid foundation. I go for a powder like this one. This is the Clove and Hallow foundation. I have it in a Jane Iredale packaging, so don't mind that. It's just that I lost the compact packaging for the Clove and Hallow one, so it happens to fit in here, so that's why it's in here. So with my brush, I basically take little dabs and tap it on the bottom area of my face where I do have a little bit of scarring, so this is just going to blur out some of that imperfection, and very little goes on my forehead. Next up, I'm going to take this Perez Aloe Gel Lash and Brow Mascara. So basically, this is something that you can use on your brows or on your lashes if you want something clear. I used to use stuff like this when I was a teenager, just not as clean, and use it on my lashes because my mom didn't allow me to wear mascara when I was younger. But I am using this on my brows today because I have not been really putting color on my brows. I've kind of let them grow out a little more these days with quarantine and not really doing my brows anymore. And they've grown out a little fuller to the point where now I feel comfortable without wearing brow products and brow pencils and things like that. I just kind of brush these through, and it's made of aloe vera, and it even helps me get fuller brows like I've always wanted. Now here's one of my longtime favorites. This is the RMS Un-cover Concealer in the number 44. I've been using this product for a long time. Those of you who have been my OG followers should know. I just take my finger and tap it under my eyes, and this is one of those products that I feel works best with the fingers. I've tried using it with sponges and brushes and things like that, and it works fine. I don't know, but for some reason, I think that, I don't know, the warmth of my finger melting it in just works the best and looks the best. And this is actually one of those concealers as well that I don't like to set. Whenever I set this concealer, it takes away the brightening effect that I want and kind of makes it look worse than I intended it to. So I like the way it looks without setting, and it sinks into skin, and it actually looks more natural when I don't set it. I'm taking very little bits. You don't need a lot of this unless you have really dark circles, but I'm not using a lot, just tapping a little bit in. Contouring. I don't do this always, especially for very natural days where I'm not doing a full face of makeup. It's not something that's super necessary, but for the purpose of filming today, I'm gonna use this Contour Bronze from RMS in very small amounts. Again, using my fingers, very tiny amounts, and going on the sides of my nose. And look how easy that is to blend with my finger. Blends in so nicely and adds a very natural contour effect. Nothing super drastic. No one can tell that you're actually contouring. If you want to go above and beyond, you can use this on your face as well, but I don't like contouring my face because it makes me look kind of mannish and it's just not my deal. Next up, I'm going to be using this lip and cheek combo here. This is the Lip2Cheek tint in Illusive. I love this so much. It's like a berry mauve type of color. Works amazing on the lips, works amazing on the face for my complexion and with my tan as well. I kind of tap around my cheek over here, a little bit on my nose to give me that I've been under the sun for too long type of look, and on my lips. And I go to town with just tapping everything in. I know it looks really red on my nose right now. Don't worry, I'm gonna blend that out. Just tap, 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 tap. And here's what I do. I don't take it back here, the blush. Just keep it on the apples of my cheeks. There we go, we're looking bronze. We're getting somewhere. Almost the last step. Again from RMS, this is the Peach Luminizer. Wait till you see this. I take a tiny bit of this, pop it in the middle of my nose, and then right on the bridge of my nose, and tap it in. You can take as much as you like, but I don't like taking too much. And the beauty of using your fingers is that you can always use your other finger to blend it out. Apply with one finger and then blend it out with the next so that it kind of blurs it out. And honestly, sometimes it's even better than using a brush. I take a little more and I'm going on the high points of my cheeks. Influencer talk, beauty guru talk. So easy to blend out. It literally sinks into the skin and looks so natural. I love, love, love RMS products. If you want to get a little more fancy, you can put some on the bridge of your lip. Cupid's bow, not bridge, Cupid's bow. And bottom of brow bone, add a little more highlight. Inner corner of the eyes. And lastly, mascara. This is the Avocado waterproof mascara by Perez. I don't know where the avocado comes into all of this, but it's nice. I like it and it's simple. And there we go. That is my full makeup for summer. Waterproof mascara, glowing skin. Things look natural here on the face. Nothing is overdone. Very minimal, very simple, using our fingers. What more can I say? I love this look. I do it all the time. I know you guys will like it as well if you try these products. And let me know down below in the comments if you guys want to see more looks like this using our fingers that are very doable for beginners or anyone that's new to clean beauty. This is my real life type of look, especially now that we're not really going anywhere. There's not much to do. Mom life has taken over, quarantine has taken over, but we can still look a little cute, right? All right, check the links down below as always, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, sunshines.